Hey, thanks for tuning in. It's Leonard here bringing you the professional pinpoints for the average Joe to the CEO, and you're watching Branding Blunders. And today on Branding Blunders, we're breaking down a company that shot to stardom maybe a little bit too fast for their own good. This is actually one of my favorite ideas that has materialized in the past 5 years. So many companies are starting to replicate this and try to do it their own way, and they'll probably be successful because they got a little bit more leverage than the person who started this. But let's talk about the current blunders. Today we're going to name this Cinema Card. So Cinema Card is this subscription-based movie service where you get to go into the theaters to see, instead of having to wait months and months till you see it online, similar to Netflix or something to that effect. Sound familiar yet? So Cinema Card has many blunders since they started their subscription service back in 2017, but we're only going to entertain 3. Number 1, the pricing structure. Number 2, being transparent with your customers. And number 3, thoughtfully adapting to the demands of your customers while still maintaining the integrity of your bottom line. In my eyes, Cinema Card was doomed from the start. Not because of it's a bad idea or because it's not a scalable business, but simply because of this minor flaw in their pricing structure. I will say they did a fantastic job on the back end to escape some of the issues that could have come along the way, such as app capabilities, their history of marketing movies that were in the theaters, geo-fencing features, and the list honestly goes on and on and on. These are things that they did great. But one of the things that determines their bottom line the most, they slipped up on. I'll explain. Subscribers only had to pay $10 in order to see 4 movies per month. At one point, they almost allowed all of their subscribers to be able to see a limited amount of movies for the exact same price in a desperate effort to retain everybody. So if you're like me and trying to figure out how in the world they plan on making any money, here was the plan. All right, I'm gonna make this super relatable real quick, okay? So you know how in the beginning of the new year, everyone somehow has a gym membership? So the gym gets super packed. The gym actually has to buy more equipment for the first 3 weeks just to fill the space and to appease everybody. Okay, so the first 3 weeks, all these people are go, 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 go in the gym. I'm super excited. I'll be there. At that 3-week mark, it starts to curtail off. Okay, people stop showing up. They lose their enthusiasm. It's not that big of a deal anymore. It's only $20 per month. Blah, blah, blah. This was their plan. Although I love going to the gym, their goal was to get people like myself who never go to the movies to pay for this service, giving them the option, hey, I'll give you the option that, you'll get 4 movies a month for the price of 1. I get super excited, and then eventually my urge to go would die down, but I wouldn't cancel the membership, hoping that, maybe I'll come back to it because it's such a low rate. $10. We'll give it to them. What they didn't take into account is that everybody likes going to the movies. Not everybody likes going to the gym. So the problem they ran into is called adverse selection. Pretty much what this means is the people that they depended on killed their business. The average movie ticket in America costs $8.75. That's a national average, okay? The best case scenario, they're going to make $1.25 every time hundreds of thousands of people only see 1 movie a month. Here's the kicker. When is the last time you went to the movies and got a ticket for under $10? Oh, wait. Here's another dagger. If I go to the movies twice a month, let's just say I do this 6 out of the 12 months, they are paying in order to send me to the movies. Hey, that's a great deal. If you haven't gotten the subscription yet, I suggest you do it. Let me do the math. Once a month, they win. Twice a month, they lose. Although I took advantage of it, $10 was never the price point for this product. I mean, even at best, I'm hoping I get a discount to send it to $10 a ticket. In order for it to be beneficial, as in having myself pay for the subscription as well as profitable, it probably needs to be somewhere around $25 per month. The more I go, the more they lose. This can still be advertised as going 4 times a month. So if I happen to miss a month, they still benefit. And if I go twice to maybe 3 times a month, the business doesn't suffer too much. Another branding tip, it's always easier to lower prices for customers than to raise them, especially if you're in a pinch and can't afford to lose customers. Raising prices should only be because you added value or because you're trying to weed out some of the lesser paying customers. Yes, that's a thing. Point number 2. In July, CinemaCard had some technical difficulties. Finances. For some reason, the app wasn't working nationwide. Finances. Few days pass, negative comments on social media, some negative reviews, social media starts storming up, but no word from the company. Finances. Imagine this. You and your friend on a Friday night decide to go to the movies, okay? You got your card still. Decide to go to the movies. You guys got this planned out. It's had been planned out for a couple weeks now. You show up at the counter, swipe your card, ding, ding, ding. Nothing. Finances. Try again. Nothing. Finances. So today, you spend an extra $15, okay? No big deal. 3 days later, you got some time. You want to take advantage of your missed day on the cinema card, right? Your little card. Redeem your tickets. I'll get that money back. No, same thing. Finances. Do you walk away, chalk it up as a loss, or pay for another movie? You know what? It doesn't even matter because CinemaCard isn't working again, and I wasn't notified that they're having technical difficulties, and I can't redeem my card. I had to pay for the movie the other day, and sorry, got a little excited there. Look, here's the thing. I don't care if your relationship is personal, professional, for a customer, an employee, a boss. If you say that you're going to deliver something, you have to deliver. And especially if I'm paying for it, I really expect it to be done. This is the fastest way to lose the trust of a customer. Don't consistently deliver your product. Thousands of customers were left at the counter empty-handed for something that they already paid for. Speaking of truths, months down the road, a large number of customers tried to cancel. And the reason I say tried to is because CinemaCard actually tried to raise their prices behind people's backs for the exact same service they were paying for and offering before. But somehow there was like some weird glitch in the system where people couldn't even cancel. Finances. They were getting charged for a product they didn't want because they couldn't use it, but they couldn't cancel. Oh, man. Number 3, and the last point of the day. Bear with me here, guys. Like, we're right there. We're at the light of the end of the tunnel. Or at least as much light as I can give you. One thing I admire about this company is they're always willing to adapt. I'm not saying that all the moves they made were the right ones, but I think that every single company, especially early in its stages, should be willing to adapt early and often. My suggestion for them and for you today is to thoughtfully adapt to your customers' needs and demand. Number 1, based on your mission, and also, most importantly, if you're running a business, your bottom line. What I mean by this is, although they did make changes, they never made changes that benefit the customer. Reducing the number of movies, raising the prices, only turns people away. You turn people away, you hurt your bottom line. There is a possibility that if they were open and honest and weren't so erratic with their changes, people would have been more loyal because they knew what was going on. They understand, hey, this is a startup, they're trying to figure things out, let's help them out. We're taught as kids to always make sure you check the fine print. Look at the back of the contract, pay attention to the small words in the advertisement so you don't fall for the old bait and switch. I don't think this company was malicious in any of their actions, but some of their haphazard unthoughtfulness may have left customers feeling manipulated or tricked. If you are the first to do something, be the first to do something. And don't push yourself out of a job because of hasty blunders. When Cinema Card first started, they had the majority of the market that customers sold. Hands down, I'm signing up with you. But along the way, they didn't adjust to the market, they didn't build trust, and they simply stopped offering a beneficial product. Soon after, the world started to see the demise. They kicked their feet up, movie theaters started to take advantage, and everyone watched the slow, beaten, worn down gazelle. Then it got super simple. Movie theaters started to saturate the market with their own subscription-like plans, pretty much just fixing the holes that Cinema Card had messed up before. Now let me be clear, this story isn't over yet, but I really think they put themselves out of business. Putting yourself out of business is every CEO's dream, if you're the one providing the solution. Hey, thanks for watching. If you got something from today's video, please leave me a comment or suggestion below. If you got branding ideas or maybe want me to take a look at your brand, subscribe and shoot me a personal message. Peace.